The Kassena people don't just live on the land, they build with it. Their homes are constructed entirely from sun-dried mud bricks, shaped by hand from a mixture of clay, earth, and organic fibers like straw or dung. These materials are abundant, renewable naturally, insulating against the heat. Each structure is rounded, thick-walled, and low to the ground, blending into the reddish-brown landscape like sculptures carved by time. In Tiebele, perhaps the most famous Kassena village, the layout is circular and enclosed a protective design, but also a social one. Homes are clustered closely, with shared courtyards, cooking spaces, and family gathering areas. Walls that speak. But what truly sets the Kassena homes apart is what happens after they are built. The women of the village, artists, mothers, daughters, take the blank canvas of the clay walls and turn them into masterpieces. Using natural pigments made from local minerals and ashes, they paint the homes in patterns passed down through generations, geometric shapes like diamonds, chevrons, and spirals, animal symbols like crocodiles, protection, or tortoises' patience, family emblems, clan stories, or life milestones. These are not abstract decorations. They are visual codes, stories etched into architecture. For example, a row of zigzags may represent the twists of life's journey. Dots might reflect fertility, rain, or stars. Diagonal lines can honor the bonds between families. After painting, the walls are polished using smooth stones, giving the designs a rich, glossy texture that catches sunlight and shadow alike. A home that breathes beyond beauty, the Kassena homes are practical in brilliant ways. Their circular, thick mud walls do more than hold weight. They cool the interior during the blazing midday sun. They retain warmth at night. They withstand rain when finished with natural waterproofing agents. And they act as sound buffers, creating peaceful indoor spaces. Each home typically includes a sleeping area, a central cooking space with a hearth storage niches built into the walls, a rooftop flat space used for drying food or stargazing. And because Kassena society values community, multiple homes are often linked in a single compound, a village within a village. Children grow up climbing onto the roofs, chasing chickens in the courtyards, and learning the meanings behind the symbols on the walls. Built to be reborn. One of the most remarkable things about Kassena architecture is how it embraces impermanence. Mud structures fade, crack, and erode over time. But instead of fighting nature, the Kassena people work with it. Every year, especially during the dry season, walls are refreshed, cracks are patched, and designs are renewed. It's a ritual of care, not just maintenance. Families gather to repaint, resmooth, and retell the stories through their artwork. Children are taught the meanings behind the patterns, and art becomes inheritance. This cyclical repair process is environmentally sustainable, socially unifying, and spiritually grounding. Nothing is wasted. Everything is restored. A global inspiration. In recent years, the mud brick homes of the Kassena have captured global attention not only for their beauty, but for what they teach us about sustainable architecture, cultural resilience, and the wisdom of living with the earth, not against it. Architects from around the world have studied Tiebele's village for clues about low-energy cooling systems, renewable materials, and climate-adaptive design. There is growing interest in reviving vernacular architecture that is functional, not flashy. International art exhibits have featured Kassena wall paintings, and workshops have been held to teach younger generations how to preserve the tradition. But for the Kassena people, this isn't a trend. It's life. These homes aren't eco-design buzzwords, they are living culture. A day in a Kassena courtyard. Imagine the village on a quiet afternoon. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves of the baobab tree at the edge of the compound. Inside the courtyard, the air is calm, the earth cool beneath your feet. A pot of millet simmers on the stove, the smell blending with the scent of sun-dried earth. You trace your fingers along a painted wall. The surface is warm and smooth. A grandmother points to a design of a turtle and smiles. Slow means strong, she says in Kiswahili. Children laugh as they play in the round shadows of the huts. A rooster crows in the distance. Someone begins to sing while grinding maize, her voice soft and rhythmic. And above it all, the walls watch silently painted memory keepers of centuries of life, love, and learning.